How we doing, everybody? Well, she's halfway there. Halfway to being four-wheel drive. Had the transmission and transfer case and rear drive shaft installed last Thursday. So you got our transmission pan, our 4x4 cross member, and we got our transfer case, obviously rear drive shaft. Dropped it off to him last Wednesday night after work. He did it on Thursday. Took him 4 hours. That's not bad at all. The two-wheel drive tranny did fight him a little bit coming on out. Dowel pins that go into the back of the motor were a little bit corroded up. Be expected though for a 20-plus-year-old truck that never had the transmission out of it before. At least as far as I know. New tranny shifts perfectly. And the transfer case obviously shifts really nice. There's no vibrations of any sort from the drive line. Because as you see, I replaced those couple of U-joints that were bad. I also did end up having to replace a section of transmission cooler line. It sprung a leak on me. Just replaced it with some Gates transmission hose. Double clamped it on either end. Get our floor shifter there. The dash lights do work. I will just throw a picture of that after this clip. And so now what we do have to do is get rid of our twin I-beam, get our twin traction beam in place. However, we've got to finish fixing that up first. We've got to stab home those new pivot bushings, replace the center U-joint, and install our new radius arm, and then we can start putting everything back together. However, before I do that, I want to get the bayliner out of the garage, at least my dad does, so then I can work on the truck and the axle in the garage. And then what we're also going to be doing with this truck is we're going to be installing F-150 coil springs up front, level it out, stiffen up the ride a little bit. We're also going to have to replace our coil spring perches because they are getting pretty rotted. They're factory originals. Now how I know that is that they're still riveted onto the frame. So however, this is pretty easy. Just grind the heads off or drill them and then just punch them out. And the new shock mounts actually come with hardware, so that'll be good. And then once everything is back together, we're going to be taking it up to my buddy's garage again, have him throw it right on the alignment rack, get it all aligned, get the camber and toe set. Caster is not one of those angles that will wear your tires, but toe as well as camber will wear your tires. So we're going to have him set it as close to 0 degrees as possible. And then actually last night I was at a bonfire and I go to leave, go to fire up the truck, and nothing happens when I turn the key except for clicking from the solenoid. And it turns out that the starter decided to die. So this morning I got a reman one from Napa and put it in about 10 minutes, and now we're all good to go on that. Spins over like no tomorrow now. So I guess I will see you guys in the next video. Not sure what we'll be doing next, but we'll see you guys soon. Talk to you later. Bye.